to connect to what is now going to be the Land of Canaan connection, 4-lane connection. This is what we just walked through that is under construction now, with the full 4-lane, the median drainage canal on both sides. This will now connect to roundabout where we are standing now. So if you look there, you will see that's where the connection continues all the way down here to the end. It then goes into a roundabout, and a 4-lane now is connecting this roundabout. This is what will be the new roundabout from here to Land of Canaan. In total it's 8 lots.
Yes, sir.
In total it's 8 lots of work. We are now finalizing arrangement on one of the lots that we have to get clearance on the land. This will then take us to the final phase of the expansion from Land of Canaan to Soesdijk, and the engineering designs are being completed now for that. As you can see, this interconnection, the work has advanced tremendously. They're working 24/7 on this section of the interconnection. And just so people can have an understanding as to where we are. Yeah, right. So this will also be connected to the old highway. It goes back. Well, we are even calling that the old highway now. This will go back now, and if you see here, so you will have now, yeah, right here. This interconnection now will be going all the way back to the Ogle Highway. So what you're into Aubrey Barker, into Eccles, Danfield, and into Ogle, and then into Enmore. So you will have 4 and 4, 8 to 10 to 16 lanes eventually, connecting from Bosby Dam to Ogle. 16 lanes. And you, so the East Demerara Water Conservancy also is in close proximity to where we are. That is why when we say that we are optimizing where we have land now. For example, this drainage canal will now be interconnected and redirected around the roundabout, so that we don't lose, actually we will not lose any drainage capacity, but we are gaining drainage capacity because of the designs that, of the drainage canals on both sides of the road that we're doing. So the Ministry of Housing has been doing amazing work in terms of getting these projects, these all greenfield projects, getting them expedited so that we can have the housing development, the industrial development and expansion. So today we are at this next phase of work. We're hoping that before the end of the year we'll have the entire design completed from Land of Canaan to Soesdijk, and not only the design but the tender preparation ready. Yeah, and so that section there would have a bit more engineering challenges in the sense that you have to pass through old sand pits and swamp areas that is going to have some innovative design ideas that we're already looking at, that might be more cost effective at this point. And that is, if you notice how they build flyovers in certain parts, even of the Everglades and certain places around the world where they build through swamps, they use a lot of overpass type design, right?
Yes.
So that is one of the options we are looking at in terms of from a cost efficiency and implementation efficiency perspective. So today we are just examining the progress of work here. Going into Bosby Dam, we're hoping that with the weather continuing to be good for construction, that by March next year we should be well advanced, from all advanced in the sense that all the work that is dependent on weather, which is the drainage work and the excavation work, will be completed so that we will have continuous flow of work. So we are out here just to examine this. The Aubrey Barker road link should be completed very soon. That maybe have a few weeks more. and that will connect all the way to the new Ogle Highway and going on the new dam to Enmore. Now, if you notice, before we came in here, we left a high dam reserve between the Busby, where the Busby Dam 4-lane is. There's a high dam, you would notice, going all the way back to the east bank and then east coast. That is a dam that we had identified for the possibility of a rail link. So that high dam is left there as the rail link possibility. And right now I've asked the Ministry of Housing to come up with a study within the next 6 weeks as to the cost for light commercial rail link along the east corridor, east coast, east bank corridor. So that is where we are now.